Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Edna and Harvey, the Breakout. When last we left off, we spoke with Professor Nock, but you know what I didn't do? I didn't try and trade the items in my inventory for that laundry ticket. So let's do that now. I see you're still hiding there. You've really no reason to hide, you know. Will you trade a polo mallet for that ticket?
Would you like my polo mallet?
Polo? Who do you think I am? I am a renowned member of the exalted British Ivy League, not one of those club-wielding, culotte-wearing pony jockeys. Even if they had admitted me to the team, prigs.
You could have just said no, you know. Harvey, what do you think of Professor Nock?
Do you see that guy behind the armchair too, Harvey?
No, I think you're imagining him.
Of all the people to say that.
We're definitely not imagining Professor Nock. Would you like a pen?
Do you need a pen?
No, I don't need one. I have all the algorithms for my secret dino breeding program stored here in my head.
That's quite handy. But do they make any sense?
Do you want to read this comic book?
Captain Useless? Is it by any chance the issue where he fights against Dr. Yo's lactobacillus?
No, it's the quiche of death.
Ah, the quiche of death was a good one, but frozen yogurt is still my favorite.
A shame. Maybe we need to find a different comic book, and then we can trade for the ticket. It's quite likely that the comic we have is the only one in the game, though.
Do you need my pot holders?
Ha! Potholders are for sissy scientists. If you can't stand the heat, you'd better choose a career in cryogenics and still wear heavy gloves. We scientists are playing with fire. We're hotter than a blue flaming Bunsen burner, darling.
You don't want that. Fair enough. What about this?
Do you need some mustard by any chance?
By no means. I might be keen as mustard about science, but that's just a figure of speech. Nincompoop.
So, no on that. Do you have different dialogue for the ketchup, though? I hope you do.
Do you need any ketchup by any chance?
Are you mad? I'm creating dinosaurs, not Wiener Schnitzel. Ah, well, all right. Maybe I'll take just a little, but only to balance out the taste of the anchovies.
There you go. You got some ketchup. But you didn't give me the laundry ticket. Alas.
Stick 'em up, FBI. Come out from behind that armchair at once.
Come and get me! But you'll never get my secret formulas.
Okay, that made me smile. That was an awesome one. Do you want the cup?
Would you like this filthy water cup?
Can I use it as an egg cup for dino eggs?
Sure.
Well, in that case, I'll take it.
And? Don't I get anything in return?
Well, what exactly is the equivalent of a filthy water cup supposed to look like? A broken shoestring? A ball of spider webbing? A share in General Motors?
You know what? You can keep it anyway.
Oh, does that mean we don't... Oh, we don't have it anymore. That means I'm going to have to load back up to get the cup back. But we know that we can give it away to him if we want to. We don't want to. We want that paper cup.
Would you like a pot?
Are you, by any chance, another new nurse? I thought I wasn't going to get any more pots. Though this time, my little mishap wasn't even my fault.
So you don't want that. Key?
Do you happen to know what key this is?
May I see it? What a pity. It's not the key to wisdom and glory. I wonder where I put that one. I've been looking for it for weeks now.
Have you ever considered that you never had that key? Just a thought.
Do you need this fork?
Is that one of those high-frequency ultrasound tuning forks?
Yes. It's exactly one of those.
Blast! I've already got one like that.
It was worth a try. Now the knife.
Do you need a knife?
How long is the blade?
About 7 inches.
That's a pity. It's too short, I'm afraid.
Why do you need a knife that's longer than that?
I can forge Dr. Marcel's signature.
And I can reproduce dinosaurs.
You win.
Are you sure he wins? You can actually forge the signature. Have we seen any evidence that he's actually capable of reproducing dinosaurs?
Would you like to go to the therapy session in my place?
Not today.
But you would under normal circumstances?
Absolutely, yes. The therapist doesn't check who she's dealing with. I've already stood in for my friend B-Man twice. You find out the craziest things, provided, of course, you know the patient's history.
Ah, that's the game giving us the clues as to what to do with that situation.
Can you use a chewed-off toenail?
Is it a fossil dino toenail?
Yeah, it belonged to a fire-spitting Ednosaurus.
Ah, holy Triceratops! That species is unknown to me. Perhaps it's a secret breeding project of my academic competitors? I need to access the internet at once and auction off my dinosaur collector's cards.
Did you take that? No, you didn't. So we didn't get anything for trying all of that, except that we lost our paper cup, and we can't lose our paper cup. Not while we can't get back to get another one. So, let's load up to here, which conveniently is right next to the door that we need to go through, and go through. Oh, there are quite a few doors in here. There's also a poster, and a plant. Let's look at the poster.
This reads, "Shortage of spoons. Bring your spoons back to the cafeteria."
Well, we know that there's a shortage of spoons. We know who's taking them as well.
This poster is mute.
Fair enough.
This does... Huh? This doesn't... This doesn't... It doesn't... This doesn't... work. This... It just won't come out. I'm sorry.
Well, you tried. That's all that matters. Also, that was hilarious.
Whoops. I tore it.
Yippee! Let's rip the place apart!
Oh, does that mean we have... No, that doesn't mean we have a new inventory item. I was so excited to look at my inventory and see ripped piece of paper. But alas, nothing. Harvey?
Look, Harvey. This announcement says there are no spoons left in the cafeteria.
Well, don't look at me. I haven't used a spoon since I left that skiffle band.
You were a member of a skiffle band? What was it like?
Woody, woody, woody.
Ooh, can I join you?
Sure. Woody, woody, woody.
Woody, woody, woody.
Woody, woody, woody.
Woody, woody, woo. What is it that we're doing here?
You smell it with poster.
I see. Sure. Woody, woody.
I woody wouldn't know just hooty how to do it, so I thought I'd woody do something. Woody, woody.
Okay, that was even more brilliant. This game has so many little things hidden away. Can we doodle on this? We can! Now it says Edna.
In this panel, we see Handy Boy putting up some missing posters for Useless Cat in front of the basement cave.
Why right in front of the basement cave? Wouldn't that reveal to your enemies that the basement cave is there?
The trace is cold. The spoon thief is untrackable.
No, definitely trackable. There's evidence all around where the spoon thief is. And now there's mustard on the poster. And of course ketchup. And while we're here... more doodling. Let's arrest this.
Sheriff Conrad sets out on the dangerous quest to find the missing spoons. Who, pray tell, abducts upstanding spoons? And why? This case grows more and more complicated every minute.
It's not that complicated. We know exactly who took them. Paper cup?
I can't get rid of it here, I'm afraid.
You can get rid of it in many other places though, like I imagine behind that plant. Pot?
It says the spoons are missing. Well, I guess I'll have to stir with my hand then.
That you will. I'm sorry.
Shortage of spoons in the cafeteria. Another case that needs to be reopened.
Was it ever shut, though? We can use the fork and the knife. Now, this is a mess, though we can't see the results of using the fork and the knife. The form?
I don't want to swap. I consider my registration form to be much more useful.
That it is! Now, let's try the toenail.
It isn't attached with screws. It's just taped on.
Can we take the tape? I doubt we can. Let's look at the plant.
It's moved right up to the door, but now it has a problem.
Is that problem that it can't open the door?
I once heard that plants grow better if you sing to them. Do-da-do-da-do, do-da-do-do-da, do-da-do-da-do. Skibbity-bibbity-bubbity-bop-bop-bop-bop-bop-bop-bop-bop-boo. I don't have a measuring tape, I'm afraid. I'd love to know if there was any success.
Me too.
It's just decoration.
That it is, and I bet we can't take it.
I don't have a vacant place in my nightshirt, and the...
Let's do what we typically do with these, and that is... write our name on it, then write Dr. Marcel's name on it, and then the fork, and the knife, and the ketchup, and finally, the mustard. And note that I said ketchup when I use mustard and mustard when I use ketchup. Mayhem! We're not going to use the paper cup. We know what happens when we do that. We just have to go get another paper cup. There's a door here, and a door here, and I imagine we can go... Can we go further down here? It looks like we can't. Okay, let's go in here. I think we may have found Bee-Man. I can tell because he's wearing a bee costume. And there's a master key right there. Can we have that? That would be really useful. I'll look at that last. For now, the easel.
Whoa! Kill it!
Kill it? Harvey, it's just an easel.
Phew, that's a relief. I thought I read weasel in the command line.
You don't like weasels, I take it.
Some artists, apparently, talk to their canvases. I wonder if they ever got any interesting answers.
I somehow doubt it.
No, thank you. I'm not into occupational therapy.
Fair enough. Can we take it?
Do you want to be creative or play an adventure game?
I want to do both. Why can't I do both?
Look, Harvey, a fresh canvas.
Quick, let's muck it up! Muck it up!
We'd need some paints for that. Oh, these crayons. Oh, we can interact with the crayons. That means we're going to be able to take them. Never in a game have I been more excited to see crayons that can be interacted with. Let's use the polo mallet with the easel.
I don't think it's getting any flatter.
You're just not trying hard enough. We can make it flatter.
I'll call it a new beginning.
That was really quickly drawn. And looks quite good. Well done.
Look, Harvey, a fresh can.
Quick,
Let's try the signature.
Look, Harvey,
quick,
That gives the same reaction as looking at it. Fair enough. Comic book?
In this panel, we see Captain Useless breaking through the big screen.
And then he had to pay for its replacement.
It would make a great work of art, but I still might need it to solve a puzzle.
That we will. So let's not.
Look, Harvey,
quick,
That's going to be the same as using the signature. So let's not use the ketchup either. We can use the police badge though.
it would make a great work of art, but I still might need it to solve a puzzle.
And that is a different line of dialogue compared to the last time we heard that. I'm a little wary of using the paper cup. We'll save that till last.
No, my piece of art is already finished.
That it is. Key?
It would make a great work of art, but I still might need it to solve a puzzle.
That one sounds like a different version of that line too.
Look, Harvey.
Quack.
That is the same, and I imagine the knife one is also going to be the same.
It would make a great work of art, but I still might need it to solve a puzzle.
That you might. Finally, toenail.
My toenails are already pieces of art. Performance art.
That they are. Right, I want to go... Ooh! The pinking shears are also something we can interact with. Later. We're not there yet. Let's look at the paper.
White and flat. This must be paper.
That, or the world's flattest pile of snow.
What for? It won't listen anyway.
You don't know that. Give it a try.
No, thank you. I'm not into occupational therapy.
That's the same as that one. Fair enough.
No, thank you.
And we can't pick them up. Harvey?
Shall we draw dirty cartoons?
Nah. Your dirty cartoons always look like pretzels.
Oh, yeah. Pretzels.
Behave yourself, Harvey.
I get the feeling that Harvey likes pretzels.
I can see the gift wrap, but I don't see a ribbon anywhere.
I guess that means Hulgor won't be getting a present for Doofus Day.
That's not the first time we've heard about Doofus Day. When is Doofus Day? It's our paper now. Comic book?
In this panel, we see Captain Useless folding a disposable boomerang.
Does that mean it doesn't come back, or does that mean it only works once? We may never know.
This is not baking paper.
That it's not. It'd be pretty poor for drawing on if it was. Now it's got mustard. And ketchup. And I said those in the right order this time. Hurrah!
I can't arrest it. It has a clean record.
Clearly you haven't noticed all the ketchup and mustard. It's not so clean anymore.
It's not edible paper.
That it isn't. And I also forgot to use the paper cup on the easel. I'll do that once I've done all of this.
I don't want to wrap it as a present.
Are you sure? It may still function as a key.
It's not edible paper.
That's going to be the same with the knife as well. What about this signature? Aha! What about the form?
I'll do the paperwork later.
Good plan. And the toenail.
Her mood was like a toenail on a piece of paper, a dark black crescent of wrath.
Wrath specifically? Curious. We're gonna save, folks, because we have the paper cup to use. The most critical of items, the most pivotal of items. We're gonna unlock the ending of the game. The true villain is gonna go, "If only you had a paper cup, you would know my true scheme." And then Edna will be like, "Ha! But I have a paper cup." And the villain will be like, "No! Why did you keep this otherwise useless item in your inventory for the entire game? I am undone." And then they melt. Okay, that's wishful thinking, but if it does happen, don't say I didn't tell you so.
Look, Harvey, a
Quack.
So we can't use the cup on that, but can we use it here?
The paper seems to be sturdier than this filthy cup.
That it is. That's not surprising, though. Many things are more sturdy. Ooh, a shelf full of generic items. My favorite.
This is all junk from occupational therapy.
Can we take some of it?
Nothing here appeals to me.
Are you sure?
No, thank you.
Let's try and take some of it.
No, thank you.
Okay, we can't take any of it. Worth a try, though.
What do you think of this shelf, Harvey?
I can't stand it. Let's knock it over.
Ugh, damn, too heavy.
We'll have to find something else to knock over then.
Like the thing right there? Nope, that's part of the background. Clearly the polo mallet will help us out.
This wood has already been knocked into a piece of furniture.
Well, we can break it into smaller pieces of furniture that are broken. Does that say? Yep, that says Edna rules. I thought it might. Just thought I'd check.
The secret entrance to the basement cave is hidden behind a bookshelf. Unfortunately, the doctor has advised Captain Useless against heavy lifting. That's why he's recently only been using the not-so-secret front door.
Now, which one of those has the missing useless cat poster? That's a question.
Whoa. The occupational therapy junk leaves me stone cold.
There's really nothing useful here, is there? Maybe we can find something if we put mustard everywhere. No, that just put mustard everywhere, didn't it? And ketchup.
Severe case of time theft.
All the time has been stolen away by this shelf. If we don't stop it, all time will be gone.
I'd better keep the pot.
Good plan. What about the key?
Even though I have the key, I can't find the right approach to occupational therapy.
Maybe you never will. Also, I really get the feeling we're going to have to take that master key. It just seems so important. Perhaps too obviously important.
Poking around the shelves doesn't have to be quite so literal.
Are you sure? We have plenty of things that we can poke it with.
Not a chance. I'm boycotting occupational therapy.
But I want to keep looking at things here. You can't do that. Ah, you just said you were going to. You're not actually going to, are you? Besides, you won't be able to do things like write signatures everywhere if you do.
There's enough paper lying around here.
That there is. And finally, the toenail.
I'll leave it here and get another later.
Good plan. And by later, we mean right now. And so, when we come back, folks, we have B-Man to talk to at some point, and another door, as well as these crayons and the pinking shears. Oh, I can only imagine all the fun that we're going to have with those crayons. If we can take them. And this is when the game won't let me take them, and I get very sad. Please let me take them, game. Please. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later.